Gunfire erupted at a campaign rally for former President Donald Trump in Butler, Pennsylvania, Saturday. Trump said a bullet struck him in the ear. Here's how the attack unfolded. President Trump was speaking from a stage located here, with Secret Service snipers in position on the roof of a building behind the stage. The suspected gunman was on the roof of another building less than 450 feet away from where Trump was speaking, with a clear line of sight.
And look what happened to our country.
Moments before the shooting, we can hear nearby spectators saying they see someone with a gun.
He's got a gun!
At the same time, while Trump speaks, the Secret Service snipers can be seen facing the gunman's direction. We see the agent on the roof pick his head up just before shots ring out at 6:15. Secret Service agents rush to pull Trump to the ground. As they rush him from the stage, blood can be seen on the bleachers behind where Trump was speaking. A spectator was killed and 2 more were critically injured at the event. The suspected gunman, 20-year-old Thomas Matthew Crooks, was shot and killed.
That shit was more staged than a Tyler Perry production of Medea Runs for President. I lived in Harlem long enough to know that gunshots do not sound like making popcorn on the stove. Pop, pop, pop. Where'd the blood come from? So in theater, in movies, they have what's called blood pellets. They even, people use them in Halloween. It's basically like a pellet of fake blood that's in your mouth, and when you crush it, the blood comes out. To be frank, Small Hands Trump would not respond by raising his fist in the air triumphantly were an actual attempt made on his life. This was, I believe, done to try to show his strength counter to Biden's fragility. Oh my God. Molly, you in danger, girl.
Did she lie? I mean, it was like in cut. All right, let's go to the car. Like,
I want to see a close up of the blood on his face.
it was bad. And the fact that they even got a close up of his blood on his face while there's
that photographer was dedicated. That photographer
suspicious in itself.
He was dedicated
All these
to take a
photographic
photo.
pictures being taken during a sniper on the roof. Get out of here, man. Y'all gotta wake up. Some people ended up dead. When the last time our government give a damn about sacrificing some people? I don't want to say too much. My dad was a Marine. My dad was at Barack Obama's when he became president. I know what the Secret Service looked like. Come on, man. We ducking. Ain't nobody getting these pictures. Talking about a sniper rifle did that to his ear. Man, stop. Stop it. And if somebody really wanted him dead, body shots. Body shots. It wouldn't have been no hit. It wouldn't have been no ear. Like, come on. That was cap. It was cap. And go watch it in slow motion over and over again. You're gonna be like, where did that dude come from? Why he look like a man in black? Where are all the regular dress Secret Service people? Why is it so dramatic? Why is it looking like this? And why is President Trump allowed to stand up, pump his fist in the air, and they shielding him with their hands? Like, there's no risk there. There's no danger when you got Secret Servicemen like, come on, let's go to the car. What if it was a second shooter? They knew it wasn't. So it was bad. It was fake.
I think you might be interesting point about it being a second shooter because that could have been a possibility as well. But you don't think people were just trying to figure out what was going on? You don't think a lot of the audience and the Secret Service might have thought it might have just been some popping going?
Maybe
Who,
that
me?
part was to pop.
That's
Who was
anybody.
that? Oh, no. They know that because they already knew it was one guy, one fall guy. And they didn't do good at that because he registered as a Republican, an innocent bystander that got killed, supposedly. And that name hasn't been released. Haven't seen any of that. And then him walking off the stage, literally walking off the stage. They'd have carried him off the stage. They'd have rushed him. Like you did you see the Ronald Reagan attempt at his life? And how they jumped on him and dove him back into that limousine? We're not helping him down the stairs grabbing his shoes unless we know for a fact he's safe. They knew it was only that one dude that they was gonna kill on top of that roof. I don't know how much they had to pay him if he was terminally ill. These are things that you got to look at. I just call it. I call it how I see it, man. That's not how the Secret Service operate. That's not how it operates. It's not how it works. He doesn't get up. He doesn't fist pump. They drag him straight to the vehicle. If they have to carry him, they carry him. There's no standing up last message to get this picture. And it was lame and it was very bad acting. And those people in the bleachers are incredibly stupid because you in a line of fire, right? If it was real fire going on. So what? No. I'll 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 land my plane there in the words of panels. We can move on. I've said my piece. If anybody has questions, I'm more than willing to.
So at this point, we're operating under the assumption that there was only one person, acting alone or operating alone, outside of our own personal assumptions, puppeteering behind the scenes. But in terms of bad actor, that was only one person. Okay.
All right. I'm gonna play
No, what
what
I'm not assuming anything. The Secret Service assumed there was one shooter and felt like it was safe enough for him to stand up. That's how I know it's not real because they didn't have enough time to survey the angle towards his vehicle. What if it's another dude over there in the lake on a boat? What, like they just let him? Well, that's how I know it was Cap. Dude, that's not how you protect the president, the former president either. And even Candace Owens, she a Republican. She was like, bruh, that was suspicious. So I mean, I don't know.